I tested facial analysis systems. What does it mean to be in a society where artificial intelligence is governing liberties?
Don't push me out of where I'm looking.
We're at a moment where technology is highly susceptible to bias and there are no safeguards.
Your face isn't yours anymore. It's been scanned, sold, stored, used to build a system that follows you everywhere, from your home to your church to your child's school. This isn't surveillance, it's identity extraction. And the scariest part, you don't even know where it's going. Let's talk about it. You've been warned about hackers, scammers, data breaches. But what happens when someone steals your face? Not just your photo, not just your identity, but your biometric signature, your passport, your access, your very existence. And what happens when you say no? And can you opt out? It's been whispered that TSA may reject manual ID checks. No scan, no flight, no access. This isn't about protection, y'all. It isn't about convenience. This is control, dressed in code, powered by billionaires, and hidden beneath the silence. And if this is your first time tuning into Southern Confidential, welcome to The Edge. If you've been here before, well, you already know nothing is what it seems. And if you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, like the video, because what we're uncovering here at Southern Confidential will certainly keep you on the edge of your seat. And now, back to our story.
The Transportation Security Administration is now testing facial recognition technology at 16 major airports across the country. William Brangham looks at the complexities and controversies around this new technology.
The TSA plans to expand this facial recognition technology nationwide next year, but many privacy experts believe that the technology is still just too risky to trust. So for more on this, I'm joined by Jeffrey Fowler. He's a columnist at the Washington Post who helps readers navigate the complicated, ever-changing world of technology. Could you just help us understand, what is this technology? If someone goes to the airport and sees it, what is it doing?
It's trying to figure out whether you're an imposter. Before now, that task has been done by a human being, that person at the podium who looks at your ID and looks at your face and then looks at your ID again and says, yeah, you're either that person or maybe you need some further inspection. The possibility here is that this technology could do a better job of detecting whether you're that person. A computer algorithm could spot a fake better than a human. That's the theory. The problem is we don't really know yet if it can. There's also, I think, some hope by the TSA and by others who want to use facial recognition, even in other places in airports, that it could make them more efficient, speed things up.
Any traveler would certainly welcome anything that speeds the process of checking into a flight and getting on your way to your destination. But I know, as you've reported, that there are significant concerns about this technology. Go through some of the problems. What are the issues here?
Yeah, well, number one on the list is, does it really work? And how well does it work? Particularly for people with darker skin. The federal government test of facial recognition algorithms from 2019 found that people who are Black or have Asian ancestry can be up to 100 times less accurately identified than white men. And that raises all kinds of questions in the context of air travel. First of all, might these systems be letting through some imposters that thus defeating their entire purpose of being used? Another one is, could they lead people who are minorities to be given unfair or unequal treatment?
And by the way, speaking of being watched, now we already know by now that facial recognition tracks us everywhere. But what about places where you think you have privacy, like hotel rooms and Airbnbs or even a friend's house? Hidden cameras are real, guys, and getting harder to spot. So we tested this compact hidden camera and a bug detector, and yes, it found things we didn't even know was there. So check the link in the bio if you care about your privacy, and don't leave home without it.
Treatment at the airport. Are people who have darker skin going to be sent to special lines for extra inspection, or given an extra pat down. I think there's a lot of fears about sort of the equality of this.
Facial recognition isn't just a feature, it's a network, distributed, invisible, always on. At hundreds of US airports, your identity is confirmed not with a passport, but with a glance. Your face becomes your boarding pass, your clearance code, your silent confirmation. In schools from Arizona to India, AI watches not just attendance, but behavior, movement, emotion. Some see safety, well, others see surveillance. And this is just the beta version, guys. Coming next, real-time facial biometrics linked to your health, your credit, your trust score. Seamless, silent, irreversible. This isn't hypothetical. Biometric theft is already happening and at scale. In 2025 alone, fraud investigators in Indonesia recorded over 1,100 deep-fake attacks on financial systems, bypassing face-based security and resulting in losses topping $138 million. Still need more proof? Well, in India, a breach of a police facial recognition system leaked millions of biometric records, including face scans tied to criminal databases with an S. They weren't just exposed, guys, they were sold. And in the US, a Chicago man is now suing Home Depot, accusing the company of using secret facial recognition at self-checkouts without customer consent. A dark web marketplace recently listed over 35,000 facial profiles, complete with timestamps, GPS data, and even emotional scores. Who collected it? Who bought it? No one knows. And now, researchers warn that even your Face ID liveness checks, the thing meant to protect you, can be bypassed using AI-generated face replicas in under 60 seconds. This isn't just surveillance, it's you being harvested. You're not just being watched, you're being digitalized, replicated, and sold. And in the US, deepfake scams surged by 1,100%, while synthetic identity fraud shot up over 300%, turning AI into a criminal weapon of mass deception. And this isn't just the start. On the dark web, sellers peddle biometric face data for impersonation fraud. And once it's stolen, well, your face is exposed forever. You can change your password. You can reset your PIN. But your face, well, you can't revoke that. And of course, we could go on for hours about how governments and corporations have let facial recognition bleed into every inch of our lives. Into your phone, your home, your child's classroom, the gas station, the checkout counter, even your church. And you? Well, you still might believe this is just another layer of security, another smart feature. But this isn't just data collection. It's identity extraction. And you're not just being watched, you're being converted, transformed into a permanent digital record tracked in real time and monetized by entities that you'll never meet. And the scariest part, you have no idea where it's going, not the servers, not the companies, not the governments, the data centers, the offshore buyers, not even the algorithms learning your face in silence. And certainly not the machine that's now pretending to be you. The dark web, well, that's just a resale shop. The real threat is who's building a world around your face without ever asking. Because once they have you, they don't need your permission ever again.
Welcome to Target Field.
Ballpark greetings
Have fun today.
you're used to hearing,
One at a time, guys.
now with a technological twist.
You sign up for go-ahead entry. This is you like.
Cameras scanning faces instead of tickets through MLB's new go-ahead entry system powered by AI.
The accuracy of these recognition models have gone up significantly.
Dr. Manjeet Rege is the director of the Center for Applied Artificial Intelligence at St. Thomas.
The one that is being used at the go-ahead lanes is using NEC's NeoFace technology that has an accuracy of 99.85%.
To use go-ahead entry, fans upload a selfie to MLB's Ballpark app. Their picture becomes a numerical token, which is then compared to the face cameras just analyzed.
How is the facial recognition technology actually working to determine who it is?
So the first thing is recognizing where the object, in this case the person, is, and then narrowing it down to the face.
It then looks for unique biometrics, sort of like a facial fingerprint, the distance between your eyes, skin color, or nose and lip shape.
So all of that combined together comes up, we end up having a numerical number.
Why is trust important as we move to use this more often?
Trust is extremely important because at the end of the day, people's faces are getting scanned.
Concerns that pictures could be stored or be incorrectly identified stand out. Studies have shown that facial recognition is less accurate for people of color. But Dr. Rege feels recent improvements to AI algorithms have reduced issues of bias, including for go-ahead entry.
Where else is this technology already being used that people might not have realized?
Every time you look at your phone, the phone unlocks itself.
Some Delta Airlines customers have used it to quickly navigate security checkpoints. The Mall of America has cameras constantly scanning faces, looking for potential threats, like people who are banned or wanted by police.
What is the next step for this type of technology?
It's a payment systems. Every time you take out a credit card and you scan it, instead of that, your face can get scanned. With the higher accuracy, there is going to be a huge other application areas as well.
This wasn't an accident, guys. It was engineered, crafted after 9/11 by the world's most powerful tech giants and defense contractors. Palantir, Clearview, AI, Ostro. Their technology now feeds a growing system of surveillance capitalism. Peter Thiel, Alex Karp, architects of total visibility, not for democracy, for data, for profit maybe. But ask yourself, when private companies design public surveillance, who really holds the power? So I know what you're thinking, that you have a choice. But your face is already a part of the system. Scraped from social media, captured by cameras, stored in databases that you can't access, and then controlled by people that you can't even name. Refusing facial ID won't stop the scan, guys. At TSA, opting out is becoming a myth. You can say no, but the system says yes. You can't change your face. You can't reset your identity. This isn't a password, it's permanent. And what about your driver's license? Optional? Well, your face is your ID, your bank login, your health profile. And in China, students are tracked in classrooms. And in the US, public spaces are quietly being scanned by police vans. Your behavior, your emotions, your health, your risk score. It's not the future, guys. It's right now. All I'm saying is this is much bigger than just safety, bigger than just tech. This is about our freedom, who has it and who's watching it. We didn't approve this future, guys, but it just arrived anyway. The face of control isn't coming, guys. It's already here, and it's watching you and I.